3:30, like you wanted.
It's going to be the first exercise period I've enjoyed for some time. Oh, come on, Phil, put some life in it. You're as slow as a wet week.
I'm saving me strength for the game. I'll take Doreen.
I've got to see her before the operation, Dor, just for a couple of hours, that's all.
Well, why don't you ask that new social worker to arrange it? Because Mr. Reed used to do that for us.
And what Kay reckons, I might as well wrangle a holiday on Surfers Paradise.
Don't give the game away. Make him feel welcome, for God's sake.
Hiya, handsome. How you going?
You'll be sorry you set foot in here, Talbot.
Well, if it wasn't for Miss Forster's help here, I wouldn't even have a solicitor.
You told me you were going to pay me now.
Oh, I know. I had to tell you that so you'd come. You wouldn't let me explain over the phone. But look, after my trial, I'll get a job and I'll have the money to you within a couple of weeks.
You're a liar.
Will you keep a civil tongue in your head, Mr. Talbot?
Vince, please. I am sick, but I'm getting treatment. And when I'm better...
Sick be damned. You're a thief, that's what you are.
I won't tell you again, Mr. Talbot.
You're not getting away with this. I'm warning you. If I don't clap eyes on that $250 before your trial, I'll see to it that your name is mud.
I'm glad you said that in front of me, Mr. Talbot. I'm sure the police would be more than interested to learn that you threatened to slant your testimony for money. Now, they mightn't take Kay's word for it, but they'll certainly take mine.
Last one to get it makes my bed for a week.
Will you break that up?
You'll say you just fell over. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself inside for rape.
Let go! What on earth? Miss Meadows? Could you get this lot inside?
Inside.
Smith! Fine!
What good's it doing asking me? Bloke's walking along, minding his own business, and all of a sudden he gets flattened by a pack of women. What are you running here, a madhouse?
Prior to your attack, I was informed by Miss Forster that you threatened one of the inmates, Kay White.
What's that got to do with me almost getting murdered?
I am trying to establish a reason for the assault. The women claim you were accidentally knocked over during a game of volleyball.
Oh, come on, look. You were there. She doesn't believe me. You tell her what happened.
Officer Meadows and I were trying to break up a fight amongst some of the women. I did see Mr. Talbot on the ground, but I didn't see anyone hit him.
Oh, bloody hell.
Mr. Talbot, if what you say is true, I will punish the women involved. For instance, Can you think of any reason why this should happen? Was there anything you said or did whilst they were working at the factory?
Isn't my word good enough for you?
When an accusation like this is made, I have to have proof, or at least a motive.
All right, look, forget it. It was just an accident. I tripped and fell over. Is that okay? Does that keep your precious record straight?
I am just trying to find out.
Look, forget it.
Then I suggest you don't visit Wentworth again.
Oh, lady, it'll be a pleasure.
For some reason, Mr. Talbot decided not to press charges. However, I am not at all convinced that it was an accident. Should I ever discover that the incident was deliberate and premeditated, suitable punishment will be arranged. One day, you might not be quite so lucky.
Excuse me, Mrs. Jackson. Can I go and see Miss Foster for a minute? It's very urgent.
All right, Lizzie, but it's Miss Forster.
Oh, I'm always getting me P's and brews mixed up.
I'm surprised you're in such good humor. Or maybe you find something else amusing?
Did it! We did it!
Yeah, here's to good old justice.
So long as the governor doesn't find out.
And who's going to lag,
No one. But as I see it, I did the groundwork. I thought up the idea. Therefore, I should be paid for services rendered.
You were paid when we said we'd lay off you.
No, that's not good enough.
Oh, yes, it is, sweetie. So just shut up before I change my mind. I reckon anyone who loves animals must be a real decent sort.
I couldn't agree with you more, Elizabeth.
I had a cat once and a dog, but one dropped dead on me and the other one got taken away.
Oh, how dreadful for you.
Yeah, everything that I've ever loved has always something happened to it.
Oh, it's tragic when one loses an animal. They're like one of the family.
True. You never know what's just around the corner. Take my little granddaughter, for instance. 1 minute, right as rain, and the next, just when she needed me most, I'm not there.
Elizabeth, you leave everything to me. I'll make sure you see Josie before her operation. And I'll just take this letter here to get the details.
Oh, I knew you'd sort it out. You got real heart, Miss Foster.
Forster.
Oh, yeah. And thanks for the cuppa. That's what I'll really miss in this place, a cup of afternoon tea and a real natter.
Well, Butchie, another job well done. Now, just one little drink before we go home. Come on, Butchie. Butchie, Butchie, Butchie. Butchie, Butchie. Oh.
She's real understanding, Dor. I reckon if you was to talk to her, she'd tell you what to do. Them social workers know it all.
The only ones who can decide anything are Doreen and Kevin.
Well, I'm going to tell him the truth, Lizzie.
Oh, it'll be all right. He's always stuck by you before.
Yeah, Judy doesn't reckon I should, though.
Listen, all I said is that some men are funny about rape.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Yeah, well, you probably know him better than me.
Look, he'll understand. All I have to say is that I got pregnant because I was raped. I don't have to go into the details.
Oh, brother.
You got to expect a few questions, love.
Well, what if he doesn't understand? What if he leaves me?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Davidson, but I thought you'd want to hear this immediately.
It's about the attack on Vince Talbot. It wasn't an accident. It was deliberate.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then.